Tonight that the state Democratic Party has decided to admonish Senator Joseph Lieberman through the mail for his support of Republican presidential candidate John McCain. The Democratic State Central Committee voted overwhelmingly to send that letter. It was a step back from an earlier proposal to censure Lieberman and ask him to leave the party. In November, Democrats in the U.S. Senate voted to allow him to keep his chairmanship of the Homeland Security Committee and allow him, an independent, to caucus with Democrats.
Yes, President-elect Barack Obama has forgiven Senator Joe Lieberman for supporting John McCain, but local Democrats are still pretty angry. Tonight, they gathered in downtown Hartford to try to punish the state's junior senator. Channel 3's Hannah Daniels is upstairs now with what happened. She's in the broadcast balcony tonight. Hannah?
As NSA say, they are not going to let this go. We're calling the senator flip-flopper, even calling him a liar.
It was standing room only as Democrats debated on how to discipline Senator Joe Lieberman for supporting his friend, Republican John McCain, during the presidential election.
He participated in that last-ditch effort to smear Obama in the final days of the McCain campaign.
The one thing they all agreed on is their disappointment with the man many of them have supported, endorsed, and even worked for in the past.
We are dissatisfied and displeased with the conduct of Senator Lieberman, and that the time for flip-flop politics is over.
The Democratic State Central Committee voted tonight on whether to pass a resolution demanding an apology from the senator while formally and publicly denouncing him as a Democrat.
All those in favor?
Aye. But after 2 hours of discussion, they decided to write a unified letter to Lieberman written by Chairwoman Nancy DiNardo, signed by all members.
We're very angry with what Joe Lieberman did, but whatever the language is, it doesn't have to be a censure, but let's get something on the record. Let's speak with one voice.
This comes as Senator Joe Lieberman's ratings plummet to an all-time low of 38%, according to a poll released by Quinnipiac University. But some state Democrats say it's time to move forward.
I'm less interested in apologies than I am actions, and I think there's a lot to be done in this country.
A spokesperson for Senator Lieberman released this statement tonight saying, quote, Senator Lieberman is entirely focused on the future and working with our new president and his congressional colleagues to revive the economy, reform health care, and keep our country secure. As for the letter, all members have to approve it before it is sent to the senator. Hannah Daniels, Channel 3 Eyewitness News.
Tonight in Connecticut, the state's Democratic Committee voted on a resolution to censure Senator Joe Lieberman. The vote comes after Lieberman angered Democrats when he campaigned for former Republican presidential candidate John McCain. Fox 61's Narmeen Chaudhary just got out of that meeting in Hartford. She joins us now live with more tonight. Narmeen?
Well, Susan, that censorship didn't go through as they planned, but they did want to express their disapproval over Senator Lieberman's actions. And so a letter of admonishment, there were all thumbs up about that one. It was back in September when there were two members of the committee that initially presented the resolution, but unanimously at that time, they decided it was the wrong time to go through with any censure. Instead, they waited until tonight to vote, more than a month after the election, to address the issue again. There were many differences we heard in the room tonight. Most agreed censorship just too harsh, but they did not believe the senator should be let off the hook completely either. Hence the letter.
No one should go disappointed that this has not negatively impacted Joe Lieberman. He rode the wrong horse. He was grilled, I understand, in that Senate caucus, although he kept his committee. His poll numbers have gone from, I think, way in the 60s down to 38. And, and he has a long way to come back.
Now, we did hear from Senator Lieberman's office tonight. This is what they had to say just a short time ago. Senator Lieberman is entirely focused on the future and working with our new president and his congressional colleagues to revive the economy, reform health care, and keep our country secure. That was the bottom line that many of the Democrats in the room felt tonight as well. They said these are challenging times. The focus needs to be there instead on revenge. Reporting live in Hartford tonight, I'm Narmeen Chaudhary with Fox 61 News at 10.